Welcome back to yet another long overdue Mr. J's Lego model review. This particular model is the little transport pod that Finn and Rose took on their ill-fated journey to find some code breaker. And it's actually a sparse but decently intricate little vehicle. And I'm speaking softly because it's a little late. Earthquake as I transfer hands. Let me show you this craft's features. First, we got a swiveling blaster turret. And here we have the little stud launcher. And I'm not going to fire it because I only have one free hand. But I will fire this pair of missiles, if I can get my finger in there. That did not come out right. Anywho, there are a pair of missiles in the underside, like so. Okay. And by turning one wheel, that's right, they both fire from the same mechanism. It's got this rubbery part and a solid part that I think it responds to differential pressure. It's actually a pretty ingenious little workaround. Now, let's rip this thing apart. First we got here, the main cargo section with the, if I can focus the camera, with the gearbox for the turret. We got BB-8 in the passenger section. We have part of another cargo spot. If I pop the plates off, here we have a series of tools, and under the tools we have thermal detonators. Yeah, they have these little designs on them that show that they're thermal detonators. You pull off the cockpit. We got Finn, the reluctant hero, and Rose, the, some would argue, worst mistake in the history of Star Wars. Others would argue a decent character. Personally, I'm inclined to say the latter. She's not a bad character, she just had some bad material. Like that awful "don't fight the things we hate, protect the things we love" line. That could have been delivered so much better, but I digress. If you'll pardon the crackling, there's plastic on the floor. And now for the final plate, we have spare missiles. I'm going to call them missiles for the mini launcher. So overall, come on, focus. So overall, it's not a bad model. It's not my top 10. It's certainly no X-Wing. But unfortunately, this was the only... Actually, no, it wasn't. I was going to say this was the only new trilogy craft I could get. But no, the other one, the Kylo Ren fighter, that's from the second movie as well. I don't have anything from the first movie, I think. Either way, it's a decent model for what it's worth. And I honestly wish we could have seen it in more action instead of just getting impounded. But that's neither here nor there. This is Mr. J signing out and reminding you, you don't have to love or hate The Last Jedi, as long as you're honest.